Freezer Burn: The Fall of Supervisor Steve. At the Frosty Feast frozen dinner factory, Trevor, James, and Trenton were the three men who kept the conveyor belts clanking, the gravy flowing, and the meatloaf marginally identifiable. They were proud of their work. Well, as proud as anyone can be when their job involves vacuum sealing sadness into plastic trays. But their supervisor, Steve the Supreme Stevenson, made the job feel like a never-ending ice age. He was a man whose ego had its own parking space. Steve strutted around the factory floor in safety goggles cleaner than his conscience, barking orders with the grace of a malfunctioning blender. "Teamwork makes me look good," he'd shout, or "If you've got time to lean, you've got time to praise my leadership." He micromanaged everything, Trevor's box stacking, 2 square. James's mashed potato scoops, "Needs more despair," and Trenton's every breath, "You're breathing with an attitude, son." After one particularly humiliating morning meeting, where Steve referred to them as freezer monkeys and bragged about his MBA in management domination, the trio huddled behind the packaging machine and decided enough was enough. They wouldn't just prank Steve, they'd end him, professionally, that is. James, the tech-savvy one, was the first to strike. He looped the security camera footage so that the office feed showed the same 10 seconds of empty hallway over and over. Meanwhile, Trevor switched out Steve's post-workout protein shakes with melted gravy, same color, wildly different texture. Steve chugged it mid-shift, gagged and blamed, sabotaged by jealous subordinates, while the security footage showed nobody near his office. The more he protested, the more paranoid he looked. Then came Trenton's masterstroke. Steve had to give a presentation to the corporate board about efficiency improvements. Trenton, ever the creative type, quietly updated Steve's slides, replacing all the data charts with graphs of actual pies. So instead of profit margins, Steve confidently presented apple versus pumpkin, Q3 flavor rankings with detailed analysis on crust density. The board stared, speechless, as Steve rambled about diversifying our dessert portfolio. The next day, Steve tried to reassert control by bragging about his upcoming Frozen Safety Excellence Award, claiming no one monitored safety logs better than him. James decided to make that untrue. With a few keyboard strokes, he tweaked the temperature data in the warehouse logs to show bizarre fluctuations, numbers so off it looked like someone was storing lasagna next to a volcano. When corporate inspectors arrived, Steve panicked. Instead of coming clean, he made things worse by creating fake backup data on a flash drive labeled "Totally Not Fake Safety Data, XLSX." Trenton, all innocence and smiles, handed that drive straight to the inspectors, claiming, "Mr. Stevenson said this would clear everything right up." It didn't. Within a week, Steve was hauled into corporate HQ for questioning. He tried to throw the trio under the bus, ranting about manipulative freezer gremlins and beta males conspiring against alpha leadership. Unfortunately for him, the only thing colder than the freezers was the evidence. The falsified safety records broke about 6 federal food safety regulations, and when investigators came to the factory, Steve was escorted out in handcuffs right in front of his beloved Employee of the Month display, featuring his own face 3 times in a row. Trevor, James, and Trenton watched from the break room window as the police car rolled away. Trevor raised his microwaved lasagna in salute. "To teamwork," he said. James smirked, served chilled. Trenton grinned and added, with a side of gravy. Steve got 6 months in federal prison for tampering with food safety data. Word was, he got assigned to work in the prison kitchen's freezer, irony colder than the chicken cordon bleu at Frosty Feast. As for the trio, they got promoted to acting supervisors for improving workplace morale and fostering creative problem-solving. No one questioned it. After all, at Frosty Feast, justice, like their dinners, was best served frozen.